Potential bomb sites. Cutie getting pretty excited.
Are we expecting a pretty dominant August win?
I think I'm expecting an August win, just as I was expecting a Fnatic win in the previous map. But I don't know if it'll be dominant. I think that it'll be fairly close.
Fairly close. All right.
Who's surprised about that ban there straight off the cut? It's a Nomad taken off the board. First time we've seen it banned in the ANZ Pro League.
I'm more surprised about the Thermite ban.
So this Thermite ban is to help you out with the defending on the garage side.
Garage, of course, yes.
Yeah, but you know, it's a risk obviously because you're shooting yourself in the foot just as much as you're helping yourself.
Cutting your nose off to spite your enemy's face.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Almost, yeah, just about. So will it be Kaid banned out, or are we going to see a Maestro or a Mirror? Previously we saw
Echo. Wait, Echo's already banned.
Yeah, nice. Pulse. Okay, we saw a huge amount of Pulse play in that last match on Consulate.
We did.
Makes a decent amount of sense in my eyes.
But still, he's one of those operators that you never really feel like it's worth wasting a ban on almost.
Maybe, but it really does change the way you play some of your attacks. So if you know you have to clear downstairs because they have a Pulse, then that really does change the way. If you want to just kind of skip that step, and you make sure that there's no intel onto where you want to plant, so that they can't C4 from below with another operator that has C4, then you're Gucci.
Yeah, well, of course, the Valkyrie is still in it, plays a very similar role, similar kit, probably better gun, just less instant information. But coordinated properly, I think Valkyrie can be a lot better than Pulse.
Yeah, that's fair to say. So, to kick off this map, we'll see downstairs taken first. The one we saw first up from either of the teams in the previous map, but
yeah,
it's a good bomb site. Yeah, and I guess that the thing is here, you know, Darksided get rid of that Thermite. No, sorry, August get rid of the Thermite, so Darksided are much more comfortable, you know, heading on downstairs.
They're like, all right then.
Yeah, look, you guys ban it. We'll take advantage of it. No worries.
See his next half at 6-0. That's
the goal, right?
Yeah. Going through their minds, but well, into action phase. I'm the new announcer.
You must use your drones to locate the objective.
Interesting, that castle barricade was taken out, so
interesting to drone from this position, of all positions, I guess, because of the castle barricade, but man, that's a lot of drones, a lot of intel. So these castle barricades assisting in holding control of that bathroom area, the piano, that whole antechamber, that vicinity. But Immorin has a fantastic piece of utility to deal with that. Won't actually directly deal with the castle barricades, but there's plenty of soft walls just around them that he can quickly miss through, as he does just now.
Disabling electronics.
well, here we go, 1 minute down, and August looks like they're not setting up for a conventional push. They are sending it. Really, is this like the third or fourth drone I've seen? Drone out the artway hallway. Artway? Artwork. Fucking words properly. Isn't that mute jammed?
I think it might be.
Didn't we like see the mute jammer and they... Alright, no, it's going off.
There was a Thatcher as well nearby.
Okay. Plus he has used one of his Thatcher grenades. So obviously...
So just gradually taking control of this area. These mute jammers will be disrupting some of the drones, but we know Ethan is comfortable with these entries. He still has 2 concussive blasts left from the lifeline. May well use on this entry.
Yeah.
Hunter's next.
But it's really... Like, I don't know, but I swear everyone's just playing super slow today. Not literally everybody.
Wow, that was good timing there. Ethan taking down one player. Not too slowly, says Ethan. He takes
1
one
minute.
down. Yeah, only 1 minute left. It's not a ton.
Seems like they're like setting up in a pitched battle, one waiting for charge.
I guess that castle barricade setup was dealt with really well, but it delayed a huge amount of time from August, which now they want to be using on executing on the bomb side.
Can't land his shots there onto Kings. who actually comes out on top of that fight. Kings is going to find one before Diesel trades him on back, and now the action's coming thick and fast.
Oh, that's not a great X-Kairos. You can see that's not able to enter into the garage. Now Jack Daddy as well going for a flank up the stairs. Oh, but he's taken out by Derper. Just 2 players left for this defensive side. Just one left. Derper, oh my god, a 3K at the end of the round. What a performance from the Thatcher. How many will we see? There's a kill, and there's another one. Beautiful
No
shot
way.
with the L85.
No way.
That's crazy.
So, August, they were caught in the midst of a very stormy sea and managed to sail it to safe waters.
That's beautiful. I love it. And they did, didn't they? That was,
Yeah, the
that was
X-Kyroses were going wrong, and that response was just so quick. They're like rotate, drop hatches, bang, 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 guns blazing, slaying in round 1. What?
I think that comes down to a lot of the time, you know, we have, like you said, August is the team that is traditionally playing structured, and now they're trying to pug it up a little bit. And we just saw Derper do the most, you know, I guess you could say, you know, pick-up game style thing that you can do, which is just waltz into the bomb site and find the frags that you need. And he did it so well. Now, interestingly, Darksided seemed to be nailing away once again, despite that loss, reattempting the same thing, because we know they got so close. But what do they need to do to make sure that they don't get clutched on like that again?
Shoot their opponents. Another helpful analysis.
Can you coach my team with that feedback right there?
Guys, it's so simple. Just shoot them. Oh, that could be perfectly timed there from Imarin, but no, it doesn't quite land. Ippy Styles goes down to 50 for that. But okay, in all seriousness, it really felt like Darksided were just not getting any information. But we saw Derpe got that first kill on Jack Daddy, and the second kill he gets, I think it was on a smoker or a mute, wasn't even looking at them. He was looking the other way. That last kill was, alright, I don't know, just Derpe things apparently. But
yeah, that was
first shot, okay, nice shot. Nothing you can do about that. Second shot, alright, free kill. Where's the communication? That's when you start asking questions at the call-outs. There from Darksided.
Sometimes it does come down to, you know, good. It's good initiative to be able to do what Derp did. And yeah, you're saying how he got those kills, how his enemies weren't prepared, but he was prepared. And that's what makes the difference. Now, the exact same push coming in from August, clearing out this bathroom area, it's textbook stuff really, and they're doing it so well, so cleanly. This is what we know August for, and now whipping out a grenade. This is just beautiful. I love it. And look, that may not have been, you know, a kill, but it's gradual progress from August.
I downed him earlier.
So we need a drone to clear that up. Imarin will send one in. Drone out the other side. He does spot out the down player, and that may well be a free pass to jump on inside.
Look at the other 4 members of Darksided. They're all stacked up together. Just anchored on bomb site. No presence from elsewhere, but Kings, okay, he's going to find a frag.
Somehow, Imarin's taken out. Not quite sure what his intention was after droning out that injured player. And Ethan, are you just looking for this downed player? Like, you know there's one downed in there. Surely you're not doing anything else. There you go. Finally, he bleeds out. It was a good nade originally, wasn't it?
Yeah. 45 seconds on the clock. And, you know, after such a great start from August, it seems like they've lost their heads. And Derpe,
he's lost his head.
He does, no, Derpe just does not miss, does he? He's got a head-seeking aim.
Yeah, he does. That was pretty nice. A very slim angle, and Kings not showing up as of yet for Darksided, but Shaq pops a good one with the reflex on the SMG-11. He tries for another, and he's so aggressed on so quickly. Joey takes him down. Jack Daddy peeking on. He gets a nice injury on the Joey, but he's still outnumbered. Diesel and Derp remaining. We know how good Diesel and Derp have been performing. Derp finds another one, but Ippy Style stepping up big time. It's just Style versus Diesel, the 2 newest players into the competitive scene for these 2 teams. Diesel, he's playing passive, but he waits for it, and he nails the shots. Itby style goes down, and Orgless, another win. Onto this
Diesel
garage.
was like, I am not missing this shot. I am not missing this shot.
You know, most people would, peek that nice and early, but he waited. He knew he would not hit the end of it if he missed that.
Alright, so 2 rounds for Orgless now on the bomb site that is meant to be easiest from the ban phase.
Yeah, no thermite should make this garage bomb site much more doable.
Well, yes. Have they changed it up? Yes, they have. Darksider gone to the top floor this time. What are we seeing from Darksider now? Do you think it's just growing pains, or are they just really started off cold here?
To be brutally honest, I don't think it's actually Darksider that we can blame too much. Orgless came out of the gate with a thermite ban. They've clearly been practicing how to attack that bomb site without a thermite.
That is true. That is true. I really don't think that their attack is anything special though. Like it's not like they're doing something revolutionary and groundbreaking. It's just they're opening up a few holes and doing top-down pressure.
Sometimes I find with what Orgless do, it's not like they have this unbelievable strat that makes the difference, but it's just incredibly effective and practiced use of that strategy. So, for example, they know how to clear our bathroom. They will get it done. It might take them 2 minutes to completely clear it out, but they will do it, and they will do it right. And then they'll open up the floor and kill you if you try to push things through, and then they'll have an opening into garage, and they'll push in and get the plant down.
And Itby Style will start things off by killing Diesel.
It's already looking better for Darksider in this round than it has for all of the previous ones, and I believe that was a peek up onto the roof. That's not one that the Jaeger's meant to win.
How does he land that?
You're not meant to, that's how.
Drawing frag.
Nemo in though, a nade up and through. Doesn't find the Jaeger just yet anyhow. The drone will follow it, see if he can find the information required to nail that second grenade.
Well, he's just stuck in a spaghetti. A lot of droning going on here from Orgless, but they're coming up all zeros right now.
Pulling off some of these flank rotations downstairs. Ethan has the right idea, but the wrong position. We can see Kings roaming inside of the lobby. Ethan may well find him now, and that Dokkaebi call makes things a lot more difficult for the roaming defenders. But Ethan still doesn't have a drone ahead. He may have heard it, and he takes down the head of Kings. Beautiful job from Ethan, and also from the utility of the team and the drone work. Intel gathering to execute onto Kings.
Oh, Imorin, does he see the Maestro there? I think it was very close, unless he's on the other side of the wall.
I think he is on the other side of the room as well. There you go.
Cutie just trying to stick himself right into the corner as far as he can.
Thing is, though, we actually have the Zofia playing below this Maestro. Typically, you'd see your Bach play down here. Could eliminate Cutie's position, and there you have the Zofia charge through the floor as well, making things a bit more toasty for the poor player in the connector. Now things are being overwhelmed. Oh, what a shot from Shaq once again, but Cutie also denying the plan onto Derp. Things were going so well for Orgless, but now Darksider have twice the man advantage. Even now furthered, Ethan has to 1 versus 5 clutch. He's already found the first 2, but there's 3 more to go, and he has the first one on a mirror window.
Oh, this is such a sticky situation, but 25 seconds. Not too hopeful for him right now at all. And there we go, Shaq to finish things off. And, okay, Darksider put their first round up, but I must say, Shaq has been hitting some nice shots, it feels.
Yeah, he really has. It was a very good one onto the Emo Rin, top of the yellow stairs, and sometimes you hit a shot like that, and when I'm seeing the way that I think about it, and when I feel like I'm hitting shots that are like that, it's not like you are peeking, looking for a player, and then clicking on their head. You're not doing that. You are thinking, where could a player be? And you are shooting the position. And that's the nuttiest shots in my eyes. You actually see the entire engagement play out before you even peek.
The pre-fire, is it?
It's a pre-fire, yeah. You think, okay, I know I'm going to peek this, and now you're just following the steps to click that exact position, whether there's a player in there or not. So calling it a pre-fire sounds much simpler, but, it's an art form.
The artistic pre-fire, guys.
Exactly, it's an artistic pre-fire. Oh, finally
What do you think the artist was trying to say with this pre-fire?
It's all about the interpretation. Darksided finally put a round on the board, and it's interesting to see that it came down to having the initiative to say, look guys, we've tried twice on this bomb site, let's move it upstairs, and it worked. I wonder how much of it was on the back of Diesel being picked early and no longer having any hard breach.
Well, hard breach on that bomb side isn't really required as much.
It depends how you want to push. So, for example, if you want to push from admin side and clear out that position inside of the projector room, you typically use hard breach on that wall. Or you want to go into yellow stairs and then open up into the cubby, into the B bomb site.
See, my first thought was when we saw Diesel go down early and I saw that he was on Havana, and I was like, did they just get him to do something stupid and aggressive because they didn't need a hard breacher, or, you know, but no, it turns out he was just peeking Skylight and got dead.
Yep. So, this roam downstairs for Jack Daddy. Now peeking up into the spiral.
He can do a bit of damage from here if he peeks at the right time. Because we know they've been coming in from here every time just to clear out bathroom, right? And if they can time it right, Jack Daddy can have a free cleanup, maybe 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, exactly
Well,
right.
maybe not 3, maybe 2.
Well, I think the thing here is that he's got a good position. It relies on Auglis missing, you know, making a mistake. Auglis has to expect this position. They have to at least clarify that they don't have to worry about this position. And if they don't clarify that by droning it out and they fall, then that's a huge mishap, and that is completely on Auglis. See now, Immorin runs past, but now Jack Daddy reveals his position. Auglis will be completely aware.
He was trying to make an artistic interpretation with a pre-fire there.
Thanks, Monkey.
It's just one of the funniest things you say. I'm not going to say stupidest because I'm not mean, but no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, well, vertical play coming into the question here with Immorin attempting to peek down onto Kings, who hasn't had so much luck thus far. C4 won't find anything either.
Tiny bit mistimed it. Immorin is bucking up this floor.
It's just me, or is that really not opening the full position? It's just opening one half.
I think
of the
he's
floor.
aiming very like straight down, so it's not opening up as much.
Anyhow, Joey on this position on the yellow stairs is 25 seconds passes on the clock. Auglis do have the numbers advantage, but they'll need to force themselves in and start this bomb plan. That's where it'll tick down. Halfway through now, but is there any denial? They're well aware that there's a bomb planter, but the kit does get down on the floor. King's in an aggressive position. He may well
just stick it.
Decide to defuse.
Stick it, Kings.
Drones on the position, however, I think make Kings a lot more wary of attempting that kind of defuse animation. He spots a long angle, but very cautious about contesting it. He gets taken out there, but his teammate's still defusing. There you have Ethan cleaning that up, but Shaq finds a good shot. A second good shot for Shaq. 1 versus 2 now, down from a 1 versus 4. Completely doable, but time ticking away on the clock. Not looking possible any longer. Intel being denied there. He is looking at so many angles. Diesel from outside, way downtown, takes him out.
All right, another strong Auglis round.
Don't take Auglis to garage. Just don't do it. That's not going to happen. It really won't work.
I don't know, as I said, it starts off super slow. It looks like they're not doing anything with just like 5 people droning in the art hallway. The pre-fire hallway, if you will.
No, not paying that.
That is what it's called, right? It's artwork or something, yeah?
Antechamber is the other hallway. I actually don't know that one.
I'm going to stick with artwork. But Darksided changing up again, of course. 3 out of 3 of downstairs going to Auglis. Yeah, you don't want to try it again for sure. As for these operators, we do have Kings with the cog. It's going to be taking some long-range engagements. Of course, Cutie has one as well, but you know, with Maestro's utility, it's not something you normally see getting used up nice and early on.
It's like a different way of using that ACOG. With Kings, your job is to peek these long angles, whereas Cutie is kind of, if he's done with the Maestros, or he can play passively on the angles, but you're really kind of holding down the fort on an area, whereas
Kings
Doc,
is
you
to
can
get
play
in
more
their face.
aggressive. That's right.
Drone deployed.
Well, drones heading up and around and all about there. I suppose this is really the first time we've seen people playing all the way on the top floor. Except for that round where they defended it, dark-sided of course. It's like every time they've defended Garage, it's been pretty much all downstairs. So now they're roaming for the first time upstairs.
And I think it is something that Darksided does well. The question is just how well will August be dealing with this? I think that the more free the roam is for Darksided, the more likely it'll be effective. But if his style already taken out.
Yeah, as we said earlier, Derpe just does not miss, does he, that man? Just hits everything that he needs to. But Jack Daddy wants to reaggress. I'm not sure if that's the most advisable thing to do. I don't know. I suppose I feel like he can move all the way to the top of the stairs and maybe not much further than that, especially because Cutie is still in CEO.
Diesel droning out some of these roamers downstairs, so now the position revealed. Legion last seen Tellers, now Zofia. Be very aware of that position, open up some holes to gain some more information. That's Ethan downstairs. On the north visa window, Oima in almost missing that opportunity. And there finally Derpa takes down Jack Dad. Was that from the roof even?
No, Derpe is by the double windows.
Oh wow, that's a long angle.
Yeah, through the wall there, I'd say.
Jeez.
Looks like they're getting ready to go for the plant though. August, we're still a minute on the clock and oh, okay. What ACOG am I on about, hey?
Oh my goodness, Kings. Alright, well, certainly a good close quarters weapon. It's actually...
Is it 1-on-5 worthy though?
I don't think it is. It's... Okay, that's not going to do much there. You're going to take the fight with the revolver. Alright, good luck, Kings. This is a big task.
Was this a mistake? Surely it's a mistake.
It's got to be. I don't really have an explanation otherwise. You don't pick Doc to play the shotgun. Does he land any shots there? Don't believe so. There you go. He's finally taken out. Just Cutie left. What can you do? 1 versus 5. The Elder's good, but you've got to be pretty good to make it work even with that weapon. Immering closes it out. There you go. August not only winning on their garage, but also now on lobby as well.
Good thing for Darksided is the final round of the half. They can go back top floor, which they did successfully defend.
Yeah, that is true. So, as we round it off, no, don't. Darksided. No, don't. All right. So, actually, I don't think they can head upstairs because they won that in the 3rd round, or no, because they...
It is the 6th round. Yeah, look, that's where they're going.
All right, they changed their mind. They had selected Garage Cafeteria.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was not impressed.
Someone talked some sense into them.
Yeah, someone's like, excuse me, guys. Let's
Who do you reckon is the voice of reason on their team right now?
Really hard to pick, honestly. I know Shaq in the past has been, pretty active in terms of in his roles on previous teams, calling and such. I think Kings also has been fairly active, but Kings is also kind of just slotting into the roster, so it's difficult to join a team and be like, all right, I'm going to boss you guys around.
Can confirm.
From experience?
Yeah.
Plenty of experience bossing people around.
I do.
Right. Yeah, I'm well familiar with it, Monkey.
Get bossed, Dev.
So, this top floor defense worked out pretty well for Darksided last time, and it was all on the back of the fact that right at the start, Diesel was taken out by Yippee Style. And
I don't know. I don't think that was the impactful part of the round.
No.
It was the start of the domino, the very small one.
yeah, I get you. It was the first signal that things weren't starting to look too good for them, and I love this. Put the Legion Mines on the windows. Means that if someone repels past, they have to repel all the way to the bottom to pull it out. But now Jack Daddy's decided, all right, they're not going to push admin. I'll take my Legion Mines, clatter them elsewhere. I love that.
great utility usage, utility economy. Jack Dad knows it's tough times this current utility economy. He's got to scrimp and save every Legion mine out there.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's just the way you put that. I know, the way you put that was so, like, I felt like I was inspired. So, still protecting now this top yellow stairs. Ippy style needs to be taken out for August to progress further. Flashbang will help a little bit, but a frag grenade is the thing needed to seal the deal. Emorin throws one in, but that's only 25 damage. Certainly not enough to make it happen. A second nade might flow in a moment, but Diesel, I believe, will drone up. There you go, no more grenades left, so will have to be a few bullets into Ippy style to finalize this.
Can't wait for the I Shouldn't Be Alive documentary from him surviving on yellow stairs.
Oh no!
He should not be alive. He should also not be doing this damage. Finally, Ethan's going to find him, put us into a 4-on-4.
Good refrag from August, not something we've seen a lot today. Does leave them, like you said, like not with a numbers advantage, but they do have that essential piece of map control. A lot of work to do from here, and without Emorin, it'll be a bit more difficult.
Yes, but, you know, they've still got a minute to work with, so...
Joey's still playing on this main window. He has those smoke grenades ready to throw in whenever the execute is prepared. Diesel as well, likely to be the man going in with Joey. Typically you have one person on the windows, one person repels into the windows to plant, and there you go. Looks like this might be the execute. Logic bomb detonated. A second smoke grenade in the same position. Interesting use of smokes. Diesel, a good shot. Takes out the camera as well. Wow, great information here being denied. Shaq, though, with the long angle, finds one. Ethan trying to cover as much as possible. Plant successful, and Shaq on the retake. 2 versus 2 in this position to close out the half.
He's done some damage, but is anyone watching the diffuser? Both of them have ran on in there. It's going down. It's getting anti-diffused. And, last second. Okay, not last second, but close enough. Got to dramatise this as well. And August, what's that, 5-1 half?
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen a 5-1 half since, earlier today. When Oddity made a 5-1 half against Fnatic, and then Fnatic came back with 5-1 of their own on their defense. That said, August 5-1 on attack.
Yes, that's the exact point I was about to make, DevMata. It is, you know, not only a defender-sided map, but then also a defender-sided meta.
Yeah, we had 8 versus 4 rounds, so 8 rounds on Consulate between Fnatic and Oddity where defense wins. And only 4 were attack wins. That's a 2-to-1 ratio right there for defense versus attack. So we can already see that in general, defense is heavily favored. And the fact that Darkseid only won a single defensive round is incredibly worrying for the future of this match. And I guess it says something about how the roster changes have affected the team as well.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is this just... So, when did Diesel come onto the team exactly? Was it during the break?
Yes, so kind of. It was actually... Yeah, I guess it was during the break. So it's kind of confusing because Stylix actually continued playing our Summer Series, even though Diesel was core at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being confused.
It was because like Stylix wanted to, you know, have a last hurrah and have his last tournament, which he did really well at. He actually got the final kill of the entire tournament, so I guess he hurrahed it pretty well.
Hip.
That's hooray, not hurrah.
Close enough.
There's a big difference,
You can
mate.
say hurrah.
Hip hip hurrah. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful Hibana Elite skin. Just going to put it out there. I don't often buy in-game cosmetic items, but as soon as I saw that Hibana Elite skin, I was right onto it. Been a Hibana main at heart for a long time.
Yeah, it's very nice. Cutie real flexing on us, isn't he? He's got the phase skin as well.
Wow. He's got to do it to us. So this is top 4 control by the looks of it, at least on the east side. We can see Emorin and Ethan doing something very similar to what we saw Fnatic doing earlier today.
Just sweatier holes.
Yeah, sweaty holes.
Sweatier.
Sweatier holes, for sure. So I like how he's got all the sweat holes, and then he has the even sweatier holes.
Looks like Ippy Style is lucky to be alive walking through that corridor of death, the meat grinder. Kings, you know, they know Ethan's nearby. He's taking some damage. In fact, Imo Rin's actually going to go down, but
Not sweaty enough.
looks like Ethan is, you know, back against the wall. Going to have to go sicko mode here, but no, Ippy Style is going to peek onto him.
Yeah, that wasn't a great peek from Ethan. Not aiming, wide peeking. Wilds are feared. It's not something you're going to win. I would have thought that difficult position to be in for sure, but yeah, Auglis didn't come out very well at the end of that one. Imorin, I guess, too aggressive potentially. Only a tiny bit of damage done onto Style. So Darkside not looking too bad on their attacks so far.
You know, my advice to Ethan in that position would have been just stand still.
Yeah.
No matter how helpful or unhelpful that is.
So now we can see Auglis have actually rotated a player off to the east side archives now to prepare for a push coming from the east side. So with no thermite, it's more likely you'll see a push come from this east side. So I guess Derpa's read into that and he wants to play inside of archives to prepare for that and exact a flank.
Looks like where Joey's going to be using his smokes as well, and Diesel set up to hold it down as well. So Auglis, they've just focus fired onto this back push.
Oh, the diffuser's going down. We need to see this flank come out ASAP. For Derpa, he finds one, he spots a second, but he's taken down before he can even secure one. Shaq closes it out with a knife onto Joey. Darkside and win their first attack round onto the garage. You know what is insane right now, Monkey?
Yes.
We have had 4 rounds on the garage with no thermite, and every one of them have been attack rounds.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, that is pretty mind-blowing,
Yeah.
actually. I don't know, and it's not like the Habana is having much impact in that either. It just seems to be like all the attacks from the back are going through.
Yeah, it's really great. It's quite refreshing, actually, because so typically we see that open up that exterior garage wall, start to force a plant down, fall into the hands of the defenders in crossfires, get denied by C4 smoke, etc. And then you lose. And once these teams start thinking differently about the bomb site from a ground up and go for a completely different attack, it actually works. I've got to say, I was a bit disappointed by Derpa on the Bandit in that previous round. I really think he could have had a presence earlier when his teammates would have been calling out that the attack was starting to mount. And I think he also could have done a lot more damage than just one injured player.
Yeah, well...
Hard to pass judgment, but that's it.
Yeah. I don't know. From a player that's just so impressive pretty much the whole match. Like, yeah, I agree with you. It was a bit of a misplay, but, you know, you live and you learn. Siege and grow, all that jazz.
Reloading.
I think you go to the visa for Jazz.
Loading mag.
New speed up.
Visa office?
Is it playing jazz in there, is it?
It used to play Jazz. I loved it. Oh no, it was strip on Clubhouse.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think so.
Let's have a look now. Oh no, Ippy Styles. Ippy Styles enjoying the Jazz. He can have it all to himself. So this spot where Kings is actually holding up on the Skylight, that's where we saw Diesel die early in one of Augus's rounds.
Yeah.
It's not a position you really should be losing, but it also is a position where you're kind of vulnerable because there's only one spot you can peek from really, so if a defender's just waiting for that pixel color to change,
Ooh.
they can pre-fire it.
It really feels like it's one of those things that you want to peek pre-fire, like 2 bullets unpeek. So like,
Yeah.
if you're the defender peeking onto an attacker holding the angle, you don't even want to see if someone's there before you shoot. You just shoot and then just peace out.
Oh, 100%.
You get a kill, you're the boys.
Alright, so here we have finally this Hibana pellets being opened up. Wow, okay.
Okay.
That's a great use of the impact grenade. That's all of Cutie's pellets gone, and Ippy Styles gone massive. He's showing up outrageously for his team.
It's a great use of the 5.52 commando.
2 of the heaviest hitters in terms of utility on the defense already eliminated as well by Ippy Style. Imorin on this flank, he'll have to be such a significant impact for his team. He finds 1 kill onto Kings. Derpa also hugging this long angle.
Well, he's just popping up every now and then.
This is breakaway point for Auglis, so if they win this round, they guarantee themselves a minimum, a draw, and really get one step closer to that win. Like you said, Ethan's still below ready for that C4.
Oh, he's going for the plant there. Going to be pushed off, and Cutie's going to reposition to attempt another plant. Are they aware of the position here? In fact, that plant's going to go down.
Where's
There's no C4.
What?
No, Valkyrie used theirs already. Cutie is also going to find Emo Rin. Cutie's going to find Derpay as well. Ethan to trade back on a Cutie, but it's 1-on-2. He's so far away, and time is against him.
1 versus 2 retake with the MPX. That's a good pre-fire, but not good enough. Clearly another good pre-fire, but he's all out. Getting seriously precarious now with the MPX on these long angles and these close angles. You can't pre-fire too much. You're running out of bullets, mate. Pre-fires again, but Shaq will soak up that bullet and return one onto Ethan. What a round for Darksided.
Just shows how much of a pea shooter the MPX is.
That was a seriously impressive round from Cutie.
With all the E's.
All the E's on the end. Every time he popped up in the scoreboard, he popped up like 3 times really fast.
Yeah.
It's just like, Cutie.
Yeah, that Valkyrie below. No C4 in the pocket.
That was a bit disappointing. Guess that's how it happened.
Augless felt it slip between their fingers.
Now it's pretty crazy to see such an attacker-centric match. And it's funny because, you know, these bands, Thermite, Nomad, Echo, Pulse, I wouldn't say this is particularly...
It's like a 2v2.
10-10. 10-10, my gosh. 40 kills in 4 plays.
That's a lot.
It is.
Jack Daddy having a rough one, and so's Joey. Neither of those players I ever thought I'd really be saying that about. Like, it seems like they're both very consistent performers, but a bit slow to get started here in the second half of Pro League.
And what was really worrying about that previous round for me is Joey and Diesel getting taken out so very quickly. They're the 2 heavy hitters for utility. They delay time.
Yeah.
They can contest, and we know how good Joey is with the SMG-11.
Machine.
He is, and the fact that was dealt with so early is disappointing. Emarin's been popping off, though.
Activating drone.
I don't know how he does it. This is Pro League, and he just... Look, they left the diffuser behind with Shaq. They're like, where are Shaq?
Look, honestly, if there was anyone in ANZ Pro League who I thought was actually a cyborg, Emarin's top of my list.
Let me think about that one for a moment. Top 10 players most likely to be a cyborg.
Well, obviously that was Wildman. But now that Wildman's gone, it's got to be Emarin.
You reckon Wildman was a cyborg?
Yeah, dude, he was a machine. He was crazy.
He just doesn't miss. I think Derpay's up there as well. Derpay doesn't miss.
Yeah, no, Derpa's been really stepping up. It's actually great to see the way that the Augless roster has evolved individually as players and as a team as a whole. You know, Derpa used to be, you know, very flex player, very support player, but he stepped up. Ippy style on the ground, taken out by Ethan, who's also a player we've seen develop so much. And given Valkyrie on this map, he'll just comfortably roam around and make the map his.
Xbox player represent in Ethan there. Xbox?
Yeah, yeah, actually, and a huge amount of console converted players here. So Shaq, Diesel as well from PS4. Derpa with his MP5 doing some more work onto Kings, who was formerly he was a PC player, never mind.
Yeah, he's always been PC player.
Oh my god, Ethan's just having a field day down here. It's nearly a flawless round. Jack Daddy's decided it's about time he gets on into the building. He can't even take out Emo. Oh my god, the ANZ Cyborg cleans up this last one despite pre-fires from Jack Dad. Emarin is the one to have it.
Cyborg, huh?
Come on, you got to pay that. He's insane.
Just imagine him like, "Come with me if you want to live." Is that what the Terminator says?
Something like that.
What's Terminator's most famous line?
I'll be back.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Match point now for Augless. So they have finally broke the curse, and I guess we're getting that leg up. This is the most dominant game we've seen so far today because, of course, Fnatic Oddity with double draws. So here we have 6-3 between Augless and Darksided. And I very much feel like Augless will close this out, get those 3 points, and joust up. Sit nice and comfortably next to Fnatic.
Yes, I do believe that's what we're going to see. However, as they say, the proof is in the pudding, and this pudding is not finished baking just yet. Devmar, wait, do you bake puddings?
Typically no, but occasionally I eat puddings. So I'm sure I'd be able to tell if one wasn't baked correctly.
But you do bake puddings, right?
Puddings are baked, yes.
Yes.
I don't bake them, but they are baked.
That was my question.
I thought you were just questioning my culinary skills.
No, like, I was like, you know, and yeah, this one isn't baked yet, so we can't fully decide what the proof is. There's still a chance here for Darksider to bring it back to 6-6. We saw Fnatic do it themselves, but admittedly, you know, we've already gone over that from a much, you know, more likely position rather than being on attack on Consulate.
Drone deployed.
It's a bit of a lull at the moment as this round starts off. Derper, interestingly, is the one to take on the Valkyrie role in this particular round. He'll be playing very mobile downstairs for this lobby defense. Ethan also switching onto the Jaeger, pardon me, with Emarin going onto the Legion. So a bit of a cycle of these operators, which I really like to see, demonstrate some good versatility.
One of the things we traditionally saw from August is that they wouldn't change their operators. I know for certain that would be on attack, they'd never change them. But like on defense, like I think it was pretty similar.
Yeah,
But,
I agree. It was always like Cabana, you know, that kind of V5.
Yeah. But now it looks like they're a lot more keen to be a bit more experimental here. And this looks like Darksider might be going for just a very quick and early push.
Ooh, what a shot from Joey. That's what we expect from him with the SMG-11.
Jump on out, Joey. Yes, boy.
Oh, another good shot with the SMG-11. Just 2 players left, and somehow the diffuser was also denied. It'd be Styles to Claymore. It's a bit of a sad one for Joey, but 2 players left for each side. Diffuser completely lost. Darksider will have to retake.
Yep, minute on the board. Did Shaq see, who was that? I think Diesel just laying on the stairs. Sorry, Derpe.
Not sure he spotted him out, but he's in a good flank position currently. Diesel will be the one giving the majority of this information. He'll be the one, he has that crossfire in fact. Look, he opened it up with the bailiff. Perfect positioning and a great read from Diesel as well. Being spotted out and I guess naded out a little bit, but still holding fast with the Older.
They don't have diffuser here at Darksided.
Oh, Derpe finds the 1 kill and now he decides it's better off to back off. He'll completely default around. It's just up to Derpe, but the information gathering onto the A bomb site will completely reveal the position of Kings. He knows he has to find these gunfights, so he'll peek first into the bathroom to find Diesel. Diesel won't let him pass, and Orgless take map number 1 on Consulates.
So that pre-fire was pretty artistic, wouldn't you say, Devmata?
Oh, absolutely. That was just splashes of blue, red, green, and white. Insane. I love that kind of... my favorite part was the interpretation.
Interpretation. All right, let's move on from that. Orgless come out on top of this one, however.
It's great to see. I mean, we've seen questionable performances from Orgless. You know, they actually lost out to, I believe it was Avant. They drew against GIU, and so good to finally